Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It is, what is today? Thursday morning, 10 o'clock on February 4th. And a little cool out there, 22 degrees, but actually a little nicer than it's been. And it's sunshiny, which I am so grateful for. So, anyhow, let's give it a couple minutes and we'll start the meditation at 10:02. Okay, thanks for joining. Thank you. Well, I don't usually check over here, but I thought I would just check, see who is on this morning already. And it's you, Cheryl. So good morning. Thanks for joining. Cheryl, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've always been a good support of mine over the years, and I've watched you grow a lot over the years too, and just grateful for you. Thank you. So we'll start at 10:02. Okay. Cheryl, I'm noticing it's really glitchy this morning, and whoever else is out there. Is the audio coming through okay? I don't really care as much about the video itself, but I do want to make sure. Uh, oh, you put your dog down last night. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am a dog lover and a dog owner, and my heart's sad for you. I'm sorry. I know that is really tough, and I too have had that experience more times than I like, but yeah. So sending you love and blessings. Yes, audio is good. Okay, because I'm seeing the pictures really glitchy right now. Live video interrupted, has been paused. So, okay, I'm hoping, I don't know why the internet is so sketchy this morning, but in any case, hopefully the audio will be good and we'll be in good shape. Okay, so it's 10:03. We're going to go ahead and get going, and let's see here. Okay. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Audio or the video's being a little glitchy. The internet is, so hopefully Cheryl Gronstedt has told me that the audio is coming through okay. So I hope that's the case. I don't have access to Ethernet cable upstairs here in my meditation room, so unfortunately, for me to switch things around would be a little too late, I think, at this point in time to go downstairs. So, in any case, thank you for joining. All is in divine order. Hopefully, it all works out, and that's up to God. So, okay, let's meditate, and just taking a nice deep breath in, and just really being present here for this experience. And there's nowhere you need to go. There's nothing you need to do other than just be here now. You know, sometimes I used to talk about this with my brother, that how unconscious we were. We would be taking a shower, which I love taking showers, the hot water, and it's just a good moment. But so oftentimes my mind would be so busy, the shower would be all done, and I'm like, what just happened? Or I might drive down the road, and I'm 30 minutes down the road, and I go, what happened all that time? And it really is about being present and conscious and aware. And I would say in along with presence is, which you can't be fully present unless you're flowing with life, unless you have given up all resistance to life. And when you do, man, life is just good. It's juicy. I feel grateful so much, and just having that experience this morning. We don't see a lot of sunshine here in Michigan, really, in Detroit area. And so when we do have sunshine, it's easy to just be grateful for the sunshine that we have. So thank you, sunshine, which is, by the way, meditating on the sun truthfully is far greater than most people can even imagine of what the sun offers to us. The healing energy, how it sustains life on this planet. And I'm not even going to go beyond that, because I think there's some of it that just your mind might not believe, and I don't want to get into this, but I can only say that to allow the energy of the sun in, to allow the love of the sun in, is powerful, it's beautiful, it's healing, it's awakening. So I just leave you with that, and just allow the sunshine, whether you're exposed to it right now or not. Just simply allow it in. You do not have to actually be in the sun in order to allow it in. You can carry this with you anywhere. And I have for many, many years, and it doesn't matter how little or how much you get for the most part. But with that said, again, I am left in a place of gratitude when it's shining, for sure. So let's just see where this all goes, and I'm just going to fall silent a little bit to see what presents itself. Sometimes we try so hard. We try so hard to find happiness. We try so hard to be at peace. We try so hard with our addictions in life. We try so hard to be successful, and for many people to be somebody. And just today I had somebody on LinkedIn, which a lot of people see my profile, and they like, let's market his business. Let's help him achieve his goals. I only have one goal. I only have one goal, and that is to fully realize the truth that I already am. That's all. Everything else is secondary. And for me, what really resonates, one of the verses out of the Bible, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all else shall be added unto you. And let's just reflect on that for a moment. All else shall be added unto you. How could all else not be added unto you? Really? When you recognize that you are not all your thoughts and your old beliefs, the old stories of who you have thought yourself to be, and you transcend the mind where all the fear and the judgment lies, what's left? What's left is you, the formless, empty you. You are the nothingness, no thing, nothing. And I don't mean that as an insult when I say you are nothing. Which some, in our world, our culture, to be nothing is a deep insult, right? If only they were to know. To be nothing really is to be no thing, no physical thing. And it truly can be the most beautiful thing that we ever experience, but so oftentimes our minds trying to convince us of being somebody, being rich or famous, or even I have to look at myself in the mirror sometimes when people ask me who I am, and if I'm giving a description, I'm a meditation teacher and an inspirational speaker, which sounds so glamorous to my ego. Like I like saying that. My ego, I must be somebody. Wow, they like that I'm an inspirational speaker. They like that I'm a meditation teacher. How wonderful. My ego does think it's wonderful. My ego does think that's wonderful. But we have to look beyond all of our labels, all the descriptions that we would give to somebody. When somebody says, who is Brett? Who is Cheryl? Who is Michelle? Who is Sharon? Who is Nancy? When somebody says these things, what do we say? We begin to say, well, I'm a meditation teacher, I'm a man. And we talk about these things. We talk about these things a lot because what's true is this is just a description of your person. It's just a description of your personality, an idea, a concept that you are describing to somebody. Is that all you are? Is that all you are? Just an accumulation of a bunch of old stories and beliefs that you've gathered along the way to say, this is who I am? And those ideas and beliefs that you like, you hold on to. Well, I'm intelligent, I'm wise, I'm somebody special. I hope you don't mind me just playing and having fun with this, because really, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares that we're rich? Who cares that we're famous? Who cares that we're the so-called, in quotes, the most successful person in the world? None of that means anything if we are not living as the truth of who we are, which is a sustaining peace, joy, love, and truth that is perfectly and intimately connected with God itself. And I don't know about you, nothing else is satisfactory to me. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. And so that's why I always invite you to let go of all of it. I mean that. And I was having this awareness this morning as I was waking up, just connecting with God, feeling God, and just saying, Father, whatever I'm holding on to as my person, as my ego, as a story of who I think I am, help me just to rid myself of this last bit that's here. Just help me to clear it out. I don't want to carry this anymore. I don't want to carry the baggage, the struggles, the troubles, the suffering that comes along with this baggage. And is there anything more that we need to do? But our ego is afraid to empty some of it out, that it will become nothing. That doesn't make any sense to the ego, to the mind. Becoming nothing means that you're not going to exist anymore. But what is it that truly exists? What is that verse in A Course in Miracles that says something that doesn't come to me right now? Everything false does not exist, and everything real does. That doesn't really. There's something in there like it. It doesn't matter. It escapes me in this moment. But in any case, what is reality? What is reality? Is it all these beliefs and perceptions? Because what you see, and we can even look just as close and as near as politics. What one person sees as beautiful and joyful, another person is describing as evil. All because we're trapped in the ego of the mind, the ego of the body, the ego, the personality that's caught in duality of good, bad, right, wrong. And if you consider that Jesus unconditionally loves us, God unconditionally loves us, Buddha and all the sages, why and how? The only way to be in unconditional love is to transcend the mind, because if you don't, can you agree with me that the mind judges? And it does get caught in good, bad, right, or wrong. And how can you ever unconditionally love somebody if you're caught in good, bad, right, or wrong? And there might be 100 things that people do what your mind believes is good or right. But guaranteed, no matter how much you love even a child, if you're trapped in your mind, there will be something that you're judging about them. Something that you want. And we talk about unconditional love, but unconditional love can only be one way. That is to transcend all the judgments and fears of the mind. That is true transcendence. Some people call it Zen, or you can say, I'm in the zone. We used to say that in basketball, playing basketball. I feel like I'm in the zone. That's because there's this flow with life. There's this, it's this creative, unresisting flow of life. But whether what you want to call it Zen, or just simply samadhi, or awakening, just flowing with life without any resistance, it doesn't matter what the label is. What's important is that, are you ready to let go of all these old beliefs and stories? And I just want to invite you right now, just forget everything that I've ever said. Really, just be here with me right now. Are you with me? Are you with me and just fully present right now? Are you and me, are we ready to completely empty out everything that we have thought ourselves to be? All the opinions, all the judgments, the self-righteousness, all the stories, and also all the past, all the guilt, the shame, the blame. Any judgments or beliefs whatsoever, are you willing, are you ready to empty that out right now, and just simply for one single minute? And if that doesn't work for you, even one single moment, just to get a glimpse of the perfection and truth of who you are, that needs absolutely nothing. It's only freedom, peace, innocence. Jesus said, if you want to enter the kingdom of heaven, be like a child. What does that mean? To me, a child is innocent. They haven't taken on all these judgments and the blame of other people. They just want to play and have fun and enjoy life. Are you ready to return to that childlike truth of who you are? The one that can enter each present moment with a freshness and newness, without judgment and fear joining in? Yes, you are absolutely perfect. But I don't want you to just believe me on it. No, 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 no. It's not enough. It's not enough, because I want you to experience it for yourself. You don't need me to tell you anything about who you are. All that's needed is to let go of who you are not and see what remains. So right now, just emptying out all the old stories, beliefs, the personality, your person, just letting it go. And letting go of all, like I said, all the past, and letting go of all the worries of the future, so that you are so empty that the only thing that remains is the consciousness, the formless, empty, non-physical, conscious awareness of who you are. Yes, you. the one that is aware of my voice, the one that is aware of your surroundings, the one that is aware of your thoughts, the one that is aware of your feelings and your beliefs and your five senses and your experiences and your memories and your body and your mind. None of those things are aware of you. It's only you, the true you, that is conscious and aware of them. And that does not require anything physical. I'm giving you my best right now, you guys. I'm giving you my best. And whatever experience you're having is perfect. And it may be even that you're wanting to get it so bad. Who is the one that is noticing that thought? You say, oh my God, I just want to get this so bad. I want to be at peace. I want to be happy. Who is the one that is aware that you want to be happy? Who is the one that is conscious and aware that you just want to get it? Who is the one that is conscious of and aware that you want to be awakened or enlightened? Who is the one listening to me? Who is the one that's aware of your breath? Who is that? I don't get it, Brett. I just don't get it. Who is the one that is aware of the one saying they don't get it? See, because you're taking that I and saying, I don't get it. Are you the I? Because if you are the I, who is the one that is able to witness the I? I'm not following you. Are you the I that is not following me? Because there's something following me. There's something that is conscious and aware right now in this moment of what I'm saying. And there's something that is conscious and aware of all the thoughts that are coming up that say, I don't get it. And I want to get it. I want to be enlightened. Is that I you? You're connecting and identifying with those eyes as if it's the truth of who you are. I want to know who is the one that is witnessing all of those thoughts and all of those beliefs. And this is the trap. This is the trap that most of the world goes through. They describe all these things as if they're the I. I am frustrated. Are you the I? Are you frustration? Is that who you are? Because if you are, who is the one witnessing that thought, that belief, that identification? You could go on. Listen to yourself sometimes. Muji calls this eye watching. Just watching, say, I am hungry. Your body is hungry. Is your soul, is the truth of who you are hungry? Does the truth of who you are need anything? I am cold. Who is cold? Your body or you? When you begin catching these eyes, I want to get this. I like this person. I don't like that person. I'm a good person. Isn't that still a story? And do you want to carry that story? You say, well, the mind says, well, it's good to believe I'm a good person, isn't it? Why do you want to hook into the belief that you're a good person? Would you not rather have a direct experience that moves beyond any belief? That's why I say to you, I don't want you to believe anything. It's not enough. You could have the belief, I'm a good person, and it might bring you a little joy here and there. Is that all you want? I'm inviting you right now to let go of all the stories that say I'm good here or I'm bad here. Let go of all of it so that you move beyond the beliefs and into the empty, formless, non-physical, conscious awareness of who you are. Boy, I love you guys. I'm grateful that you are here, that you are here right now, right here, because there's something that calls to you. There is something that calls to you. There is no other way you would be a part of this meditation or any of these meditations unless something deeper is calling to you, calling you home. But here's the thing. Where is home? Where is home? Is it a physical location? Do you have to climb the top of the Himalayan mountains to discover yourself, to have that awakening? There now I'm awakened because I've physically climbed this physical mountain. It's silly, but this is what our mind does with this. And this is what our ego buys into. And if I find that right guru, then I'll be happy. If I read the right book, oh yes, this is the book, then I'll be happy. Or maybe it's you're looking for something outside yourself, more money, the right job, the right relationship, all these external things that you're searching for, when the true joy that you are is here right now. Not only is it here right now, it is you. It has always been you, and it will always be you. And that you is simply formless, conscious awareness. The one who is aware of everything I'm saying, the one who is aware of everything you're thinking, everything you're feeling, everything you are believing. You are the awareness behind it all. This is powerful stuff that's being presented right now. And I don't say that from the I of who I am. I'm saying that from the truth. These are not my words. These are just words that are being provided for me right now. And they're here for you. They're here for you to simply remember who you are, who you have always been, and who you will always be. So I'm inviting you one more time just to let go of everything. Even all what you call intelligence, let go of memory, let go of imagination, let go of holding on to your physical body. It doesn't mean your body's going to go anywhere. It just means you're not holding on to anything. You're giving this all over to God, to creation, to your true core self of who you are. I want to tell you that you are enough. But these words aren't enough. Those words aren't enough to tell you you are enough. The words are not enough. Because those words are only helping you to heal the idea, the false belief of who you think you are. That's it. That's all. The true you is not only enough, it can never fade away, it can never be diminished. Only the idea of you can be diminished. So when somebody says, you're a no good son of a bitch, then who are they referring to? Your true self doesn't care. Your true self knows who it is. It can only affect the idea of who you think you are. That's all. To transcend your mind to transcend your ego, to transcend your body, is to transcend all your troubles, all your limitations. Yes, all of your limitations. And sometimes we talk about miracles. What is a miracle? A miracle is only something that happens that your mind believes is not possible. Right? That's all a miracle is. It's something that we believe is impossible. Who believes it? Your mind, because your mind is only comes from logical perspective. I'm inviting you to transcend all logic right now, just to go beyond it by letting go of all this old garbage, this old nonsense that we've all held onto for far too long. Joyful, joyful, we are joyful. That's the song that comes into my head right now by Prasad. Beautiful song. Joyful, joyful, we are joyful. So either right now you are rooted in the truth of who you are, in that formless, perfect, conscious awareness of who you are, or you are not. If you are not, who is the one that is aware that you are not? Let me say that again. If you feel you are not, or believe or think that you are not rooted in the truth of who you are, who is the one that is aware of that thought? Who is the one that is aware of that belief? Who is the one that is aware of that feeling? And your mind might say, I'm still not getting it. Who is the one that is aware of that thought and belief? And so I invite you just to keep practicing being aware of all of it. And if that light bulb hasn't gone off right now, then just simply notice that thought, notice that belief. Just keep noticing, just keep witnessing, without a need to fix or change any of it. Because as soon as you are feeling you need to fix or change anything, including yourself, you are now caught in the ego, and you are dragging the past into the present moment. Because it's only the mind that needs life to be a certain way. Your true self doesn't need one single thing to be any different than what it is. And again, I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm inviting you to just be aware of all of it. Just be aware. Be aware. Witness it without fixing it or changing it. Witness it as it is. Witness the joy, witness the hate, witness the feelings, witness the body, witness the mind, witness the part that says that I'm intelligent, or I'm wise, or I'm a woman, or I'm a man, I am this age, I am kind, I am compassionate, I am mean, I am not enough. Witness all of it without needing to fix or change one single thought or belief, because you are not the thought or belief. I have perhaps this wonderful opportunity to share these things with you that only steeps me deeper into this same beautiful truth that you are. And it only leaves me in a state of gratitude, appreciation, love, joy, peace. and that is who you are. But again, don't believe me. There has to come a point in time where you see it, you feel it for yourself. I don't know that there's anything else to say or that I could say. But right now, I invite you just to come back to being conscious and aware of your breath. And if you don't want to do that and you want to just sit in the pure beingness, the pure truth of who you are, beautiful. Either way is perfect. But make no mistake about it, the mind will come after you because it wants to survive, it wants to be somebody, and that is all a physical somebody. And it has all these ideas and plans of what happiness looks like, of what success looks like. But I assure you, all of them fall short. All of them. So if you have the mind coming at you strong, just continue to notice those thoughts, notice those beliefs, and keep practicing when you're saying, I'm scared right now, I'm frustrated, I'm not getting it. Watch the eyes, just keep noticing them. That is all of the ego, and the more you can be aware of them and then simply practice coming back to the moment. Practice this over and over. Every time you feel yourself stray, every time you feel yourself in struggle or troubles, as soon as you become aware of that, simply come back to who you are, come back to the present moment, whatever you want to call it. Come back to the one witnessing all of it. And so if the thoughts come in, doesn't matter how many they come in. It could be one thought, it could be a million thoughts. Literally, it can be a million thoughts. It doesn't matter. Why? Because you are not the thinker of the thoughts. That is your mind, and it's not its function. Your mind isn't to solve the problems. Your mind isn't to figure out happiness for you because it doesn't understand what happiness is. It's not possible for the mind to lead you home to who you are because it will always be something physical, it will always be some kind of external pleasure, and it will always be based on an idea or concept of what the mind thinks is happiness, of which it can never ever understand. And if you heal one or two issues that the mind thinks, oh, this is good to heal, trust me when I say there will be plenty more waiting, and there will always be more waiting for you if you keep looking to the mind as your source. So I say you are not the thinker, you are the one that is aware of the thinker, aware of the thoughts. True intelligence comes beyond the mind, beyond the form. And that is tapping into your eternal self, your eternal truth, where true intelligence and true wisdom shines through your formless, beautiful self. So let's just practice either being conscious and aware of your breath, or if you just want to sit and bathe in the pure beingness of who you are, either way is perfect. And if your mind has drifted, just simply come back to the present moment. Come back to wherever your focal point is. And you're also coming back home to who you are, the one who is a witness to the thoughts, a witness to the breath, a witness to it all. And again, just letting any thoughts gently and effortlessly pass on by. You don't need to engage them in any way, because self-talk, trying to analyze them, correct them, fight them, struggle with them, is not helpful, because it empowers the thoughts as if they're real in the first place. Don't give them any energy whatsoever. Just simply notice them, allow them to gently and effortlessly pass on by, and come back to the present moment. Come back home to who you are, which is the one witnessing the thoughts and does not need the thoughts to be any different than what they are. And again, just coming back to the present moment, just being a witness to all of it without needing to change any of it. You're just witnessing it. That is you. That is being home, where peace resides. The one who can witness anything and everything about life without needing to fix or change one single thing. going to begin to bring this meditation to a completion. I want to say that there's so much good stuff in here that I encourage you to, watch it over and over if you need to, and just keep being aware. Just keep practicing awareness. And this has the potential to, when we speak of awakening, it's just that awareness. When we have the awareness, the realization that we are not our thoughts or any stories about who we are, that we are beyond any stories, beyond any concepts. And so I encourage you, I invite you to watch this over and over again. And if you can't find it on Facebook, it's always on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. In fact, I invite all of you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't usually do that, but there it is. But if you'd like to meditate more, certainly you can mute or turn the device off right now and meditate more. And thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who are ready to finish, just taking in a nice deep breath. And just energizing your body, making sure you're rooted and grounded into this wonderful physical form that gets you around. And you may want to move it, stretch it. I love stretching after the meditation. And taking your time, and whenever you're ready, opening your eyes. And I'm going to take a look over on Facebook just to see who may have joined in. And let's see here. Cheryl, Michelle, and was there somebody else? There was somebody else on here, but thank you guys. So glad you joined. And yes, Michelle, you're welcome. And I saw some hearts floating up in the air. I'm not sure who that came from. I don't always know how to function on some of these things here. But in any case, and you're welcome too, Cheryl. So glad you guys were able to join us. And thank you for all the love, the support, and energy that you send me to make this meditation possible. Because really, when we're talking about allowing, God and life to express through us, it expresses through us based on our experience. And this experience was with you both here, that it cried out for something more. So it's all perfect and wonderful, and I'm super grateful for it. So I see this thing is very glitchy, so hopefully you got all of it that you needed. So thanks again for joining, you guys. I love you. Have a beautiful day, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, namaste. And let me go over to YouTube also. I don't know if it stopped and restarted. I'm not sure, Sandy. Oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe you got back on. Let's see. Good morning. Yes, I can hear you. Oh, yes. Love to Cheryl. Sorry to hear about your doggy. Yeah. We're all sorry to hear about that, and we'll send some good prayers. And I had somebody else join. Looks like a Russian name, and it says this is real meditation. Thank you for that. Thank you. And thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. Wow. I'm actually really moved by that, to be honest with you. Thank you. So, just grateful, you guys. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be on tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock if anybody wants to join. Okay? Namaste, my friends. Okay, Sandy, I just saw something come through. I was slipping into mind mode the last few days. I was in a funk. The flow is where I should be. Thank you very much. I set facing the sub. I set, oh, I'm thinking you mean sun, probably. I set facing the sun. This was helpful. Good, good. The sun, yeah, you correct. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Well, beautiful, Sandy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I was just sending you guys a message as well. And yeah. Have a beautiful day. All right, bye.